Hello and welcome to my next weekly reading vlog, which is the first one fully from my new place. So I bet you guys were completely bored of me talking about moving. I am now moved. I do need to go back and do some tidying in my old place. Everything's not set up here yet, but for all intents and purposes, I have now moved. And to even more celebrate this fact, I have the first Amazon parcel that has arrived from my wish list to my new address. Whoever it is very speedy with the turnaround of Amazon parcels, because you know, I've been here like 2 days, but let's see what we've got. We have The Nightingale by Kristen Hannah. Now this is me just looking around like, where's this gonna go on my new shelving system? I wish it would keep me in focus. So yeah, we have The Nightingale. I know that Kristen Hannah's books are sometimes like a little bit more historical and like literary written, but I've heard amazing things about this author. So this says, this story is about what it was like to be a woman during World War II when women's stories were all too often forgotten or overlooked. Vianne and Isabel, are two sisters, separated by years and experience, by ideals and passion and circumstance, each embarking on her own dangerous path towards survival, love and freedom in war-torn France. It is a heartbreakingly beautiful novel that celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and the endurance of women. It's a novel for everyone, a novel for a lifetime. I have heard amazing things about this book in particular, but let's check out the gift note. And no, it's from Joe. Oh my God, Joe. Something to put on the bookshelves in your new flat. Hope your move went well, from Joe and Alfie. That is so adorable, Joe. I'm going to take a picture of this in front of my chaotic bookshelves and show you that I am in and safe and whatever. That is so, so cute. Thank you so much. That's so unnecessary. And yeah, I really, really appreciate that. I'm so touched. I thought it was my birthday stuff from Claire, so just it being a completely unrelated present has knocked me there. Thank you so much. Okay, so this vlog is actually going to be for the Cliterature Readathon, as hosted by Steph from Steph Loves. If you've not seen my TBR, please do go check that out. I will link it down in the description, where I guess I'll give you more reasons why I'm reading these books, but I'm just about to tell you them all anyway. I don't know, go check it out. Go check it. It needs a watch, clearly. The one thing I'm currently reading is Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. I have about 100 pages left, just shy of 100 pages. Oh no, slightly more than 100 pages. So I do need to finish this at some point. When I will do that, I don't know. Maybe once I've ticked off a few books for the readathon, but yeah, nothing's pulling me to prioritize this right now. Oh my God, I'm so cold. Heartstopper Volume 5 has come in at my library. I was gonna go and get it tonight, but my parents said they were coming here after they had their dinner, well, before dinner, and then it became after dinner, then it became after visiting somewhere else. So yeah, I ran out of time to go and get Heartstopper Volume 5. In theory I could go now, but I'm in my pajamas and I just don't fancy doing that. So I will be reading that instead of If This Gets Out. That leaves me with 6 books up here on my TBR. I did manage to get audiobook holds and reserved now for Beach Read and Hook, Line and Sinker. They are on my Libby app, so I'm going to be listening to these while I work for the rest of the week. I say the rest of the week because I currently have no internet connection whatsoever and I'm so annoyed about it. I'm not going to go into it because I'll just become a Karen again. But yeah, I should have internet and be able to listen to these two this week. That's the plan, at least. So my current choice is between Romancing Mr. Bridgerton and Birthday Girl. And I think I'm going to go with Birthday Girl, you know. I feel like I just need the ease of Birthday Girl. It is not that long for how long it looks. Okay, it is nearly 400 pages, but this is just age gap forbidden romance with heavy smut. Obviously we then have Regency romance. Regency I feel like I'm not going to get the smut out of, so in honor of the start, oh my teddy is falling, you can sit there. In honor of the start of the Cliterature Readathon, let's start How We Mean to Go On and go with some smut. I just saw the word groaning, so I'm gonna get my bookmark, prop myself up on the sofa, and oh, there's a playlist. Well, it would be great if I could make a playlist, but I have no internet, so silence it is for me, because my only other way of listening to music is my record player, which has also died. Everything just seems to be going wrong, but it's okay. I'm gonna go get some chocolate and read this. What was that word I just, okay. Oh, Yeah, I'm gonna go read this. Hello, so it is Tuesday morning. I actually have internet, so I'm sat up at my new desk setup, which, great, but I forgot that I don't have the cable I need to connect my work laptop to my second monitor. It's fine, really not important. But yeah, I need to get a cable to do that. Otherwise, I'm just sat looking at my laptop. Anyway, not the point. So I got rid of the whole top section of my desk. I don't know if any of you will remember. There used to be like a whiteboard above it and shelves and stuff. And I got rid of it just so I have easier use of everything. Again, not the reason I'm here. It is Tuesday morning. I tried to read as much as possible in bed last night. I was reading Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas, but I did only have an hour of reading time. Having internet was really distracting again. I was straight away on Instagram Reels without worrying how much data it was using, so I stayed there a while. And Instagram Reels is effectively TikTok. I don't know why I let myself do it, but I did manage to read 70 pages of this book and I am really enjoying it. So this is about a girl called Jordan whose boyfriend, Cole, is an absolute arse. So they move in with Cole's dad, Pike, and Pike is having some feelings he probably shouldn't be having about his son's girlfriend, who is 19, but you know, she's not 17, so that's a plus. So yeah, he's having these feelings he probably shouldn't be having and thinking these things, but she is getting more and more disgruntled with how badly Cole treats her. So I sent a picture of this to the mother-in-law and explained what it was about, and her response was just, oh Lord. Because all I said was, it's a girl dating a guy called Cole and he's an arse, so she gets it on with his dad instead. You know, seeing as the mother-in-law is married to the real Cole's dad. I thought it'd be funny. Don't know if she found it funny. It is currently 8:41, so I don't really have any time to read before work. I'm gonna read a chapter or two at least. I've seen that it gets quite steamy by flicking through, so I want to get to the steamy stuff today. Also on the agenda for today, I need to write myself a proper to-do list actually. I do need to go and pick up Heartstopper Volume 5 from the library. I'm also hosting a Patreon reading sprint. So yeah, I'm going to write myself a to-do list. Maybe I'll do that instead of reading a chapter and just attack the day. I also want to address, I seem to be wearing my Team Salvatore jumper in like every clip so far, and I was in last week's vlog. I promise I am washing my clothes. There is currently another load of laundry on. I've done 2 since being here and I got here on Friday, so washing is happening. But yeah, I just seem to really like this jumper. Okay, I've got things to do. I'll stop nattering on. Hello, it is what day? Still Tuesday, and I finished my day at work and I'm getting ready and set up to do Patreon reading sprints. I did not realise how cold it is in my library. It is absolutely freezing because right now there are no curtains. So it's just like an open window into February and it's freezing. Anyway, I need to take my bookmark out because I finished the audiobook of Hook, Line and Sinker. I have listened to this all day and I've absolutely devoured it. I can't pick any faults with it, but for some reason it's not giving me 5-star energy and I don't know why that is. I think it's because it's the second companion book. So although we care about the 2 characters at the start, we don't get to see them grow as friends. We just know that they're friends at the start and then whether they can develop this relationship. I should probably explain. So the first book in this companion series, It Happened One Summer, follows Piper, who is determined to make it work in a small town. She is like a spoiled heiress kind of vibe, and she moves to this small town where her birth father is from, and she gets into like a grumpy sunshine relationship with a fisherman. We're now following her sister, Hannah Bellinger, the other way around. No, this is Hannah. And Fox, who is another of the fishermen, and they form a good friendship in the first book. She makes it quite clear that she's only interested in being friends, and moving into the second book, is she quite sure of that anymore? I did really enjoy it. I've given it 4.5 stars because it was a really fun time, but it just wasn't everything perfect and amazing. So we're going to stick at a 4.5, but that is an entire book read today. I did listen to the audiobook while I was working. I have been making like a little year in pixels of my reading, but that's only going to be physical pages because I felt like they were a little bit easier to track. So yeah, that's 1 book finished, but according to my year in pixels, I haven't read anything today, which is a really silly system, I'm aware, Clearly I am now going to read because I am doing Patreon reading sprints, and it is my aim to get as far through Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas as humanly possible. I do think this lot of reading sprints is going to be quite distracted because it's the first one since I moved, so I'm sure we're going to get chatting about that instead, but I am hoping to read a hell of a lot of this book. I know that it's going to get quite steamy, so we will see how I react to reading it on stream. I might have to pick up a different book, but we will see, and hopefully I could have made good progress on this as well as finishing this today. So yeah, day one of properly reading for the Cliterature Readathon is going pretty good. Hello, hi. It is now nearly 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Oh my god, this bright light in the morning is really washing me out. Whew, and it's bright from outside. I stayed up until like nearly midnight last night because I wanted to finish Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. So I actually finished 2 books yesterday. This one, I gave 5 stars. I have absolutely no shame. The things I would let Pike Lawson, never mind, let's not finish that sentence. I really like this book. I feel moved. I'm pretty sure I explained it to you guys, but I'm not sure. I won't bore you with the explanation again, but this is just such, it's very high on the sexual content from the start, but the actual romance is very slow burn. So you find yourself like gripping onto the angst. It's just made me feel things. It made me feel a lot of things. So 5 stars. Didn't think I'd be saying that. Very happy to have read this, and we'll be picking up more Penelope Douglas. I think this is the first Penelope Douglas that I've seen through to the end, so I definitely do want to pick up more stuff because it was just such an easy read. It was such a compelling read, like I did enjoy it. But let's move on with romance. Today I'm going to be starting the audiobook for Beach Read by Emily Henry. I don't think I will read quite as much as I did yesterday via audiobook. I do have Dancing on Ice to catch up on from this week, and I think the new Love is Blind episodes might be out. They might be coming out later. I'm going to see if they're out, because if they are I'll be binging that. And then I am in the office tomorrow, so I should be able to get a good amount of audiobook listened to. I'm feeling very agitated currently. I don't really know how to talk about it. Like, I haven't started work yet. I think I might need to remove Teams notifications from my phone because I'm finding that I'm waking up annoyed. That's not really the best start to the day. So I've already been planning a response to a message for the past 20 minutes, and it is what time now? It's 8:43. Yeah, for 20 minutes I've been planning a response to a message, and that's not really how I want to be feeling in the morning, so I do need to assess that. I need to make a cup of tea, get settled. We have the Once Upon a Time watch along tonight. I'm very excited to continue on with that. I had a great time watching it last week, not last week, the week before, so yeah, I really do want to keep watching. I think I'm gonna stop rambling, so I will update you when I've read another book. Hello, I have not long got home from work on Thursday. It was a long day. I was in the office before 8 o'clock and I got back here about, what time are we on now? It's 7 now, I got back about 6. Yeah, I'm just really exhausted. But this flat is still an absolute mess. There are boxes everywhere. I am nowhere near closer to being moved in, so that is what I'm going to do now, is put away some stuff. I'm going to get into like a comfier outfit because I wore like my new work jumper. I really like this. Yeah, get into a comfier outfit, put my audiobook on, which is Beach Read by Emily Henry. I didn't manage to start this today, so I'm going to start it via audio, put my AirPods in and just tidy and sort and just be happy. When I am done with that, I'm going to be switching to Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. No, I'm not. Oh my god, I need to edit a video. Do I think I should edit and then sort. Yeah, edit first, just get it done, get any computery activities done first. Oh, I forgot I needed to edit. I will edit now because I can't tomorrow, and the video has to go up on Saturday, so I need to edit now. I'm gonna make a cup of tea, do some editing, and then maybe tell you more about books after that. Hello, I've not long had a shower, so ignore the wet hair, but my gift from Faith just arrived, and I was so wanting to open it that I opened it off camera because I have my hair in a towel turban and everything, so I just wanted that like moment of privacy to open my gift. When I tell you I made like a choked sob noise, I was reading the card that she sent, very cute. I won't read it on camera. I feel like it is quite heartfelt and emotional and stuff, and I don't know, I want to keep that for myself, but I read it and I was like, it was not a good noise. One thing that I knew she was sending were the Balzac carbonara noodles. These are actually the creamy carbonara, and she sent not one, but 2 packets. So I'll be digging into those sometime soon. She also sent me a bottle of the Balzac carbonara sauce, so I can just have it all the time, which is amazing. We then have some M&M's chocolate, which is just cute. Like, of course we need chocolate as well. And then we get onto some bookish items. I am so blown away by this. Like, I genuinely have no words. I've already messaged her and told her I have no words. So first of all, we have this notebook that says, I'm dreaming about my book boyfriend. I was just thinking of planning at least April's journal. So I think I know when I'm going to use this. I think it's going to be before the end of this year. Maybe I can just put like a month in it. Does she want me to use it as a journal, or does she want me to use it as like a bookish thing? I don't know. What book? I could make something bookish out of it. I don't know what, but I could. I love it. Then we have some bookmarks. So this one says in my smut era, which is just constantly. Oh, I should say, so this is from, well, it says Hey Book Lover on it. This one is from Break Spines Not Hearts. And then we have this one, which is the Spicy Romance Book Club, and it's got a little tassel, and this is from Fleurs on Sunday, I think. But this is just adorable. I will pause, let that sit there a minute. Then we're still not done. This is from Type on Paper, and it is a book review pad. So it has the book, the author, start and end, tropes included, spice level, chemistry level, and like a rating. So I really do want to review more books like in a full review, so this is really, really handy, and they're just cool. And then last but not by no means least, we have this print that says it's not hoarding if it's books, and I just love all these colors. This is from Hey Book Lover as well. I do have a frame lying around, and I needed more bookish things on it, so I'm gonna let this like flatten out a little bit, and I'm gonna get it up on the wall ASAP. But I just love the colors on this. It's so cute. So yeah, Faith is a gorgeous human. Genuinely blown away. I never deserve people like this. I don't deserve these friends. It's absolutely crazy, but I'm so grateful that she's here and in my life. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've got feelings right now that I can't communicate on YouTube, but I'm just very excited, and very excited about carbonara sauce. Right, I am now heading off to my night out in Birmingham. I've not dressed up too much. I just put one of my USA shirts on and the belt that Cole's granddad made me, and I'm gonna put my cowboy boots on because obviously it's a country night. The cowboy boots are going on. I will feel like an absolute prat walking around Birmingham for a little bit, but it'll be worth it in the end. So yeah, I'm taking Romancing Mr. Bridgerton with me to read on the train, as well as 2 Tennessee Honeys. So yeah, hopefully I have a good night, and I was not on my face at all. I'm probably gonna just walk into Waterstones for something to do while I wait. Maybe I'll check out foils, but I can't take a bag other than the bag I'm taking, so I can't buy anything. So maybe I'll go in shops with like jewelry and stuff to kill time. But yeah, really excited actually. Hello. So it is Sunday morning. I've just been sat, oh god, this lighting is gonna change a lot. Been sat on my sofa reading Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. I'm now up to page 130, and I don't intend on moving too far today until I've got to at least page 200 in this. But I got a knock at the door, so I'm always really like scared to open it now because I have no what's the word? Peephole. I have no peephole, so I can't see through. And I was like, who is knocking my door on a Sunday morning? But it was the postman. No post on Sundays. Like, what is happening? It's happened a lot over the past couple of weeks. I have absolutely no idea what this is, but Faith, even after her loveliness of what I think was the last clip you saw, she said that something would be arriving without a gift note. I don't think I've ordered anything, so I think this has to be it. I think she's one of the only people right now with my address too. So yeah, trying to open it so that you can see and not show my new address. Okay, I'm kind of like, I'm scared. Oh, stop. This is excessive. This can't be from Faith. So we have some Snow Fairy Hearts wax melts. Then this bag, which is full of wax melts. So we have Aura, Angel, Baccarat Rouge, which I don't know how you pronounce that, Velvet Orchid, and I Adore. And then a lime, mandarin and basil room spray. And this has to be because I complained about the fact that the neighbour smokes a lot of weed. So this apartment smells like weed a lot of the time. No, she didn't. It has to be her, but I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Why? I do not deserve faith at all. I'm so speechless, like actually speechless. I'm obviously going to text Faith now, so she won't see this clip until a while after I actually receive this. I'm shocked. I don't know what to do. Thank you, Faith. Assuming it is Faith, I'm sure it is. I'm just overwhelmed. Completely overwhelmed. Thank you. Hello. So I think it's nearly 1 o'clock on Sunday. Time is just moving so quick today. I just finished Romancing Mr. Bridgerton by Julia Quinn. This was my 5-star prediction both for the Cliterature Readathon and for the Facebook challenge I'm doing. Is it 5 stars? I don't know. Is it a 4? I think it's at least a 4.5. Is it a 5? I'm trying to just think back to the 5-star reads I've had and whether this quite matches it. A lot of this book was about Lady Whistledown, not really about the relationship between Penelope and Colin. So I did really enjoy that part of it, but I think I was here for like the steamy, sexy times. There were a couple of them, and I think, is that why I'm not sure? Because all the Lady Whistledown stuff was really good. Shall I just give it a 5? I think I'm just gonna give it a 5, you know? I think I'm just gonna, I haven't got a reason not to. So, definitely enjoyed this one. I have heard from Laura specifically that the Bridgerton series really goes downhill from here. There are 3 more books in this series. I own number 5. I don't yet have number 6 and 7. I really just enjoy the Regency romance part of it, so I'm hoping that I continue to love them. But I'm going in with like a little bit of hesitation now for the rest. So, saying that this is the 5-star prediction, give me 1 second. It is actually time for me to open my 5th gift from Kayla in my TBR challenge. This is what she got me for my birthday, if you haven't seen that. She made me a TBR challenge with 10 prompts to complete. So read a 5-star prediction just happens to be one of those prompts rather. And seeing as I've picked this book for 2 challenges for 5-star prediction, it counts for this one. So let's see what gift I have in here. Oh, I'm gonna have to rip it. I'm sorry, Kayla. Ooh, so this is a Bird and Blend tea, and it's the Butter Brew. Interesting. A wizarding wonder of creamy caramelly delight. I love that. Okay, this is going in the tea stash. Maybe I'll make one a little bit later, and I'd say that's a really good reward for finishing this book. So the plan now, I actually have to film my March TBR and my TBR for the final book support group. I do want to finish at least 1 more book today, and I was considering doing reading sprints. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it's potential. So definitely need to get to filming and continue to read. The audiobook obviously is Beach Read by Emily Henry, so I'm going to pick that back up now while I get myself sorted for filming, and hopefully I can at least have that done by the end of the day. So yeah, feeling pretty good. Okay, hello. It is now, what time? Nearly 5 p.m. I can't believe it's that late. I have filmed my March TBR, my final book support group TBR, and I've just finished Beach Read by Emily Henry. I've decided to give this 3.5 stars. I didn't dislike it, but it just didn't have any oomph to me, is how I'm explaining it. It's probably my favourite Emily Henry book, but I'm not going to hang on to it. I don't need to keep this around. There are way better romances out there in my opinion, and I'm sorry to everyone who loves this book. It's definitely not a bad book, but I just don't think it's that special. So maybe I do need to give up on Emily Henry. I have Happy Place on my TBR. Maybe I need to stop going for the new Emily Henry books. Wow, tongue twister. But yeah, just didn't massively vibe with this, so I will be unhauling. Trying to get the bookmark out, and it is lodged in there. Whoops. So plans now. As I said, it's nearly 5 o'clock. I was tempted to do reading sprints. I think I'm gonna go into my library, organize my stuff a little bit and see how I feel. I'm not like overly bothered about being on screen, but maybe I should put myself on screen. I don't know. I'm gonna see how I feel in about an hour. Hello, somehow we are at the end of another weekly reading vlog, and I am wearing the same jumper. I need to get out of this jumper, it's just the constant jumper. So it is now Monday morning, but last night I did actually finish Kingdom of the Wicked by Kerry Maniscalco. After I finished Beach Read, which I think I told you about, I didn't want to start another book. I just thought I'll get one off my TBR that definitely needs finishing. I had 100 pages left of this and just finished it off. I am sad to report that I've given it 3 stars. I didn't really enjoy this book, but I don't have a reason, and I think that's because I just wasn't prioritizing it. I was reading it at a time where I was incredibly busy, started it on the train, and those parts I did fly through, but then I carried on reading it drunk on the train, and then it's been looming over me while moving and being stressed, and I've not been looking forward to it, and I think that's really dampened my enjoyment of the book. Saying that, normally a 3-star would be a straight unhaul. So Beach Read was the 3.5, that's being unhauled. This one, I think I do want to try it again in the future. I have Throne of the Fallen, is that what it's called? Oh yeah, it's right here. I have this amazing gift from Becca for my birthday. She said it would make sense after just reading this one, but I think you are supposed to read the whole series. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna see what happens with the rest of the series. Maybe I can get them from the library or something like that. I am gonna try and use the library more now there's one right, like I can't even tell you how close it is to my house. But as a general overall, I didn't love this book. I'm very glad to have it off my TBR and to be moving on to bigger things. So we don't have an emoji of the video because I was literally just reading. I genuinely have nothing. Why don't we go back to basics and just give me a bookish emoji, the little book stack, the little individual books, any bookish emoji, and I will know you got this far into the video. I still don't think I have anything exciting happening next week because I do just need to keep unpacking, keep organising, and keep working. So hopefully I'll do a lot of reading though. Thank you so much for watching this one, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.